And welcome to the Random Ramblin' Gaming Podcast. I choked up a little bit, but I
So
got it.
close.
Oh, it's the
So
fucking heat,
close.
man. It was like
Mm.
56 or something yesterday, and it's 83 right now. I'm sitting in a towel around my waist, and I'm sweating.
The fuck?
Yeah, my weather here is just balls out, literally.
Okay.
Um, so for news this week, um,
Mm.
kind of funny, something happened a couple days or yesterday. ESPN was airing, you guys might have heard about this on ESPN2. Heroes of the Storm was on there when people were,
Esports has arrived.
Hey
yeah.
man, when you got that Blizzard money, you can put it
Well,
everywhere.
that's definitely what it was. There was a
Yeah,
partnership with Blizzard.
exactly.
Because Dota 2 wasn't even on ESPN. It was on TV last year, but does anyone remember what channel that was on?
ESPN 3,
Oh, it was on ESPN 3. Okay.
which is online. Same as
ESPN the
the
Ocho?
League of Legends World Championships when they finally got to Seoul, South Korea.
Yeah, I remember ESPN2 as the channel that had all the good rollerblading stuff on it, but that was a time ago. In other news, so there has been a ton of backlash about the new Joker look,
Good.
which I was part of that backlash, but they have stated that he does not have those tattoos in the movie. But he
Why did they
probably.
put them on that image
Yeah,
then?
on the
I
promo.
know. That's my thing too. A lot of people are saying it's because it was the anniversary of the Killing Joke. So those tattoos were just, I don't know.
It was dumb. It was a dumb thing
The
to do.
dumbest one was the fucking damage tattoo. It's like,
Feel
Joker
bad for
feels
me.
bad about himself.
It's like, no, you're serious. You're a fucking crazy psychopath. No
Yeah.
one feels bad for you.
Like, having said that, now that we know the tattoos aren't there, I'm still not psyched about the metal teeth. I mean, what is it? Fucking Jaws from
So he's just
James
Jaws.
Bond? But yeah, I have no hope in that movie. Will Smith's in it. I've said enough.
He's gonna say
Um,
welcome to Earth, and then everybody's gonna cheer.
mm.
It's gonna be great.
Another news. One of the contributors to the Dolphin emulator has passed away.
Yeah, I saw that. I just read that not too long ago.
There's a lot of speculation about how she died, but we're not going to touch on that because nothing's for sure, and a lot of people are speculate is going to speculate. Is all we're going to say. But yeah, she has passed away. And that sucks. Dolphin is definitely one of the best emulation things out there. Like a lot of people put a lot of hard work into that.
Yeah.
So rest in peace. In other news, I'm actually surprised about this because like I don't play the Five Nights at Freddy's games, but I watch Markiplier play them
Yeah, he's great.
because I don't think I would enjoy those games because it's just like fucking micromanagement to the nth degree.
Micromanagement and jump scare the game.
But from watching it and everything, I thought 3 was gonna be the last one because spoiler alert, all the kids' souls were fucking, they're gone. They've gone to heaven. They're good. But apparently, Five Nights at Freddy's 4 subtitle, the final chapter. So I'm wondering if this is gonna be like which Friday
Somebody
the
has
13th?
already made a Friday the 13th
Yeah,
4
yeah.
final chapter.
Yeah, I know. That's why was it 4 that had the
Yeah.
moniker final chapter?
Yep.
So
And there was, what, 7 more movies?
yeah, I'm wondering if this is like a nod to fucking Friday the 13th because that's
Lordy.
it seemed like 3 was in and now he's doing 4 subtitle final chapter. I'm wondering if there's gonna be like what was the 5th Friday the 13th movie? Was it like a new
Saga, like the Saga returns
or
or
something like
begins
that?
or something like that. Yeah.
So like in a year or not even a year, like 6 months, we'll get Five Nights at Freddy, a new saga. Something like that.
I'm interested more in those games' story, like the background story that they don't really talk about that's going
Yeah,
on.
I love all the mythos and stuff that's in it because there's so
Yeah,
many
like
people that are passionate about finding all that stuff.
that to me is more interesting than anything else. It's Friday the 13th, a new beginning.
Okay, yeah, so look for Friday the Freddy, A New Beginning next year because 4 drops on Halloween. and that's long because it seems like whenever this guy announces stuff, like the game's out like a week later. But
We'll
he's
see. Like
he's, he's
I'm
announcing
glad that
this.
that guy has gotten his money and has just been able to
Yeah,
just get in
like,
and get out, kind of basically.
I mean, it's kind of like a good story for game developers who started working for like a Christian game developer, made a couple games that never really made money, and then he turned to horror games.
And then everybody told him that his characters look like lifeless mannequins, and he was just like, "I'm gonna do something with that."
But yeah, that's great. I'll definitely watch it on Markiplier's YouTube channel.
The only thing I can say about it is I do hope it brings back all of the other animatronics because I thought the was it Springtrap and 3 was kind of boring. I was like, you
Yeah,
just
3 did kind of suck in that regard. That like I can't honestly say I played it, but I watched someone play it.
yeah.
But that it was just like the one dude, and then you had like all these ghost images of the other ones.
The ghost.
Yeah. In other news, we got a first look at the new Nightcrawler for X-Men Apocalypse, and I gotta say, meh. I mean, I wasn't too hot on the look for Quicksilver for Days of Future Past, but he was like one of the best characters in that movie.
Yeah, he definitely. Everybody made the point. It was like, why didn't they just keep him with them the entire movie?
Yeah,
Because he would have just made everything else so trivial.
he would have killed it.
Yeah.
Like it would have been great. So I mean, yeah, the look for it, I'm having the same flashback to that, but I'm sure they know what they're doing. Hopefully. Days of Future Past said a lot of things right with the franchise. I hope they don't make the same mistake that they did with the original movies going forward. And don't fuck it
I
up.
still stand by the statement. They should get rid of Holly Berry and put Angela Bassett as Storm.
Is Halle Berry still in this?
I don't know,
I don't think she is.
but Angela Bassett needs to be Storm. It was the role she was born to play.
Yeah, because no, this is taking place during the 1980s. I don't think it has any of the old stars in it.
Yeah, and if anybody is wondering, if you watch American Horror Story, it's the black lady from that show, like in the witch, the black like voodoo witch lady. That lady should play Storm.
Yeah, this is funny though. This is their second X-Men news thing we've had on since we had Olivia Munn's casting decision last time. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. In other news, we have confirmation that Daniel Brühl is playing Baron Zemo in Captain America: Civil War. I'm a little surprised there's actually going to be like an actual villain in Civil War, since Civil War is, the two hero factions fighting against each other. But that's some news. We got a villain. Yeah. And in the rumor mill, a lot of people are thinking that the new Spider-Man movie is going to be called Spider-Man subtitled The New Avenger.
Okay.
I mean, it makes sense.
Sure.
Are we gonna have to sit through another origin?
No,
Yes.
that's the one thing that Kevin Feige has been adamant about, that there is not going to be an origin story. It's just going to be Peter Parker being Peter Parker in high school, and Spider-Man, you're not going to have to worry about any of the origin story. Like
Great power, great
I'm
responsibility.
Yeah, I'm still upset that it's Peter Parker and not Miles Morales, but
What are you gonna do?
yeah. Apparently, Marvel Cinematic Universe doesn't want more black people in it.
Gotta keep it stupid, man.
Gotta need all those whites.
So, what is your speculation of who is going to be the person? Well, I don't know. I'm not going to say anything because there's a big rumor around Avengers, and I'm not going to go any further than that with the ending of that movie. So.
Oh, you mean like who's gonna be in like the credits teaser?
No. I'm not going to say anything. Just move on.
Okay, yeah, we can talk about that next week because that comes out this week. So.
And I already have tickets for it.
Mm-hmm. All right. And then releasing this week in games, couple of games, actually quite a few games on PS4. We got Omega Quintet, which I think is a dancing game. So none of us are probably gonna be playing that. It's a waifu simulator. Tropico 5, also on PlayStation 4. Now this is a weird one. Golf Club is already on PlayStation 4. I'm not sure if it is on Xbox One as well, but if it is, it says it's coming out on Tuesday, So I don't know. That's already on PS4 though. I know that much because Octane has that game. Broken Age Part 2 finally just came out. On PC that's already out, but that will be on PS4 on Tuesday. Project Root, I don't know what that game is. That'll be on PS4 and Vita. Risk is coming to PS3. I thought we already there was that like Risk Factions or something on PS3 that we got like 5 years ago. But whatever, we're getting another Risk on PS3 because we need it. Sketchcross on Vita. Paranormal Pursuit: The Gifted One on PS3. I have no idea what that is. I'm guessing it's a horror game though, so I might actually look at that one. WWE 2K15 on the PC. I thought that already released.
I would only play that game if they just modded it to be No Mercy. They just took like the graphical, like everything graphical, and just put that on the No Mercy engine, and I was like, okay, now I will play this game because
Okay,
there will never be another better, or there'll never be a better wrestling game than those N64 ones.
I guess it does release on Tuesday, but it includes all the DLC in part of the PC release. But yeah, the last WWE game I actually played was I bought the PS3 one, the All Stars one that had Macho Man Randy Savage. They're all kind of like cartoony looking.
And it's like really over the top, yeah.
Yeah, because that reminded me a lot of the 64 ones. And it's a fun game. It's short, but State of Decay Year 1 Survival Edition subtitled. That's released on Tuesday, which it's another goddamn re-release. Another goddamn re-release. That's and then that's all for this week. Next week though, looks like we're finally gonna get Wolfenstein: The Old Blood. I'm not sure how I feel about that one yet though. And Shin Megami Tensei Devil Survivor 2 Record Breaker. That's a lot to say for one game.
Yeah.
On the 3DS, and then supposedly Project Cars on May 7th. We'll see, is what I say for that
Speaking
game.
of Project Cars,
Mm.
the devs have come out saying that they want Project Cars to look the same on consoles as it does on PC.
So does that mean they're
Less
tuning
work.
back the PC version?
Yeah. Yeah.
Which
Because it's
everybody
not going to
laughed
look the
at
same
them.
on consoles.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what that translates to. Is like,
Yeah.
I don't want to do as much work.
Mhm.
everybody laughed at them.
Okay. So what are you guys playing this week? I mean, Zen, what are you playing this week?
I'm putting the finishing touches on Bloodborne. I'm like trying to delay it because I literally have to fight the last boss. Like I fought a boss. I've gotten like the quote unquote true ending. So
Okay,
it's
so
like
you got the 3 items.
the umbilical cords. Yeah. So it's like I did that and then fought the boss that's directly after that. And then I intentionally died to the last boss so I can just go run around the world and do stuff.
Mm.
So I'm putting the finishing touches on that. I picked back up Axiom Verge, and I'm liking that game. It's still great, still a great Metroid clone. I downloaded PT because it's going off of the store, and from the day of this recording, 2 days.
Yep.
So it'll always be something I'll try and keep on my PS4, so if somebody's like, "Oh, I don't know what that is," I'm like, "Oh, you should play this." I'm not gonna say anything about it. Just walk through these hallways, and I don't know, maybe something will happen. The big thing I've been playing though is Mortal Kombat
Yeah.
that release. So which on PC had kind of a spotty first day.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one way to put it.
Where it's just basically completely unplayable. It's just like, hey, you like looking at menus because that's what this game is.
Yeah, so on PC, Steam decided to test its new release system where you download like 3 gigs, so you get like the base game, and then you download the rest in batches. Problem was, the other batches weren't there. So the game unlocked at 9 p.m., whatever the day before on Monday. We could download the 3 gigs, we got to the menu, that was all we could do. And until the game was still broken until like 4 p.m. PST on Tuesday. It was terrible. And I hope Steam only uses that system for delivery on like the Steam box, not on PC, because preloading means preloading.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's what happened. But after that, the game's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it like this the story isn't as long as the other ones, but like it's just fun to play. Like
Hmm.
it's the character like the new characters are fun. Like I can't really say that there's anybody I just straight up outright hate. Like I even characters I never was the biggest fan of, like Jax before. Like I like this interpretation of Jax
Yeah, I love this Jax.
where he's just kind of like a pissed off old man. It's just like I'm so tired of this like realm full of crap. I just want to like work on my car and
He's a buff Murtaugh.
yeah. He's like I just want to work on my car, take care of my family, and like have like be with my wife. And it's like Raiden jumps down and he's like, "We need you to the film," and he's like, "Just get out of here. I don't want to deal with your bullshit."
Yeah, no, I,
Uh,
I finished the story mode. I enjoyed it. It was a little short, but it was
yeah,
good.
I like it. It's a good game. I'm excited to see was it Jason Voorhees comes out on May 5th. He comes out on the Cinco de Mayo, so there you go.
Dun, 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 dun.
So that'll
Well,
be interesting.
and yeah, I was playing a lot of that. Um, it's hard for me to say who my favorite character to play as is. Raiden is super easy to play as.
I
Like
really like Quan Chi and Melina.
I've been using a
Uh,
lot of Cassie Cage and
suck
my
on it.
yeah, my main has always been Ermac, so I'm always using him as well.
Yeah, Cassie is a character I want to like more just because of her personality, but I just don't like playing as her.
I like it. I like some of her combos.
With her like get up, get down. Like
Yeah,
I was like,
seriously.
what?
That speaks to me. I
I
like it.
was like, okay. It's kind of a weird thing to yell in the middle of a fight, but all right.
Yeah, the first time I heard that, I'm like, wait, did she just say that? But no, yeah, it's. I have to think it's like one of the most accessible Mortal Kombat games that have ever been made.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of fun. We've been playing it a couple times against each other on the PC side. I also have been playing Killing Floor 2. A couple of us got that because we had a 25% coupon for that. It's good. I mean, it's still Killing Floor. Um,
Kill
but
the zombies.
but that's not a bad thing. I like it. It's a lot of fun. Mainly, I've been playing Grand Theft Auto 5 on the PC. Um, just been playing online, doing jobs and shit, yelling at Shadow for not remembering how to do anything. Um, and then yeah, I haven't gone back into Bloodborne for a while. I still need to go back in there though.
What is the last boss you fought?
Uh, was it the? Might have been the witches. No, I did the witches before I did the woman. Um, that I had to use the thing on her so she couldn't heal herself.
Oh, the numbing mist.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that was the last one I fought.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you got some bosses to fight, sir.
Yeah, I need to get back into that. And then yeah, today I just got Dirt Rally, so I'm gonna see how that is later. That's gonna be some fun. And then Bill, dun, 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 dun. Bill's been playing CSGO.
Climb the ladder. Gotta climb that ladder. I
Awesome.
may climb some ladder.
I just picture you like pulling the rungs up towards you in the ladder. You're not actually climbing the ladder. You're
But I
just like
am.
pulling the rungs down.
I am climbing the ladder. I'm ranking up. If I was still silver, I'd be picturing myself doing that, but nope. I
Right
am
on.
climbing the ladder.
Now, this is the moment where you either need to pull your headphones away from your ears because I'm gonna shout.
At least
Topic
gave
of
you,
the
at least gave you a warning this
Welp.
time.
week.
Rip
So
headphone users.
we're gonna start with
Been
this one
nice
this week.
knowing you. I was okay. So my topic now is, I guess, because everybody's known this has been going on, is just what is Konami going to be now that they basically just got rid of all of their friends? Like, we don't make video games anymore. Is basically what they said. Unless it's Pro Evolution Soccer, we don't make it.
Well,
And I
and
guess they keep saying like we're gonna keep making Metal Gear games, but like everybody knows that like those games ain't nothing without Hideo Kojima in them.
Mm.
and in a most recent events in the whole thing, they've pulled themselves out of the New York stock market.
No.
So I think it's pretty clear what Konami's going to be. It's
Dead?
pachinko
We're making
machines
we're making
and
pachinko machines.
DDR in the classrooms.
Yeah, and
That's
then the other big news that has come out recently is that that basically unofficially everybody is considering that Silent Hills game canceled.
no,
No,
it's
it's
also been
officially.
officially
Yeah.
canceled by
Oh, okay.
Konami.
Okay. So yeah,
So it's funny because for months all our us Silent Hill fans have known this is going to happen, and people ask us, "Well, how do you guys feel about Silent Hills since all this Kojima news happens?" Like, what else is new?
it's like
Fucking
it's too big to be true. They're gonna make a. It seems like they're gonna make
yeah,
a good Silent Hill game, and it's like, nope.
yeah. Fucking Silent Hill fans are used to the torment, and
It's screwed.
just yeah. So yeah, that definitely sucks because it's also the second time Guillermo del Toro has tried to get into the game business and he gets shat on.
Yeah. I
And
mean, this problem is like I've been talking to my friends about it. I feel like it's more indicative of just like Eastern game developers' problems, where it's just like everything now, like all the big names in games outside of like basically Nintendo are being shuffled into mobile companies because they like the Japanese game market has just collapsed on itself.
it kind of is.
Yeah,
Aside from like Sega, since they purchased Atlas, because Atlas makes games that people still buy. Square Enix might have a turnaround if Final Fantasy 15 does well, which I think it's going to.
it
Um,
has to.
and then what else? Kingdom Hearts 3 and
That game's never coming out.
Final Fantasy 14 is doing very well for them. So they're still in it, but um, other than that, like Namco has Tekken 7 coming out, but even they have been like getting into like this free to play model with most of their games.
Don't forget about that Pokemon fighter that is gonna make them stupid amounts of money.
Oh, Pokken, if that
Yeah.
comes here, I'm buying the shit out of that. I will buy every DLC character for that game.
I don't need any other characters. They announced Gengar is gonna be a character. He's the
Yeah.
best Pokemon.
Is Charizard in there?
I don't know. They got like the crappy Pokemon no one cares about, like Lucario.
I know, and they have Suicune in there. It's like, what the fuck? Why is Suicune in there? It's goddamn.
Magikarp, God tier.
Oh god, I would use Magikarp. I would. It's the troll character. Yeah. So even what is it? Kimco Toei. I always forget.
Toei,
The
Toei,
ninja guy like
Team Ninja.
well yeah the people that own them.
Oh, yeah, it's Namco Toei,
Yeah. Yeah, even they turned Dead or Alive 5 into like a free to play model. Like you can still buy the actual game and
which you
pay.
should do because if you do, you try and buy it separately, you're gonna pay all of the monies.
Well, even if you buy the game, the fucking season pass is what, like 70, $90? Because it's all of the fucking costumes.
Which are banned in tournaments. I
Yeah,
think.
because of all the boobies.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, it definitely the market over there is going through some weird times. Even Nintendo is getting into the mobile market.
Yeah.
You know, but I mean, to Nintendo's degree, that was kind of their fault with naming the Wii U the Wii U.
Well, it was just a bunch of like Nintendo. I don't know what that company like from a technology standpoint. They seem to be like they're the equivalent of like your like when your parents like come in and like you have to explain your email to your grandparents, and you're like, oh
Mhm.
God, and it's just like no matter how like up on the times they think they are, they're always like 3 steps behind. So it's like
That's
we just got friends lists on our system. And they're like, okay, great. That welcome to 2006. That was great, Nintendo. It's like we
yeah,
got
that
DLC now. Like also welcome to 2006. Like
yeah, but it also the good sense of it is like they did DLC right.
yeah, and I did like what is it, Sakurai coming out and saying that the DLC is just being mistreated, and I'm like, yeah, it
Mhm.
has.
Definitely. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, back on Konami, yeah, it's not good. Konami's definitely gonna be a shadow of what they were.
We should just like the day they go out of everything, we should just do like a large Konami stream, just play like Contra and
Just
all the
play
good,
everything, all the
yeah,
good
just
games from
all
Konami.
the Konami classics like the Castlevania series, the Contra, like
Oh, I would
Metal
definitely go
Gear.
through the Castlevania
Yeah,
games. I love those.
because we'll never see those games again. And Koji Igarashi is stuck at making mobile games until he gets smart enough to make a Kickstarter. Because I will
Mhm.
back the hell out of that, whatever the Castlevania successor is.
Yep. Yeah, because they definitely ruined Castlevania.
Yeah.
Lords of Shadow 1 was great. 2 was just a fucking mess.
Then the 3DS game, it was even worse.
Yeah. Yeah. But, yep. So, I mean, pretty much this is going to be like a rest in peace Konami. Because,
Yeah.
and I think part of the problem was with Kojima, like, whatever happened over there, it's something that it's embraced in the US like for like developers like the actual like well-known names and stuff, but that doesn't happen so much in the Japanese side of things. Like we know Miyamoto, we know Nomura, Kitase, and we know Kojima. um, Beyond that there are a couple more names, but for the most part it's not like this rock star mentality that in the West we know all these developers names and stuff.
I feel
And
like there aren't that many big equivalent like American game developers that are just like I am. There's not like there used to be like the Cliff Blazinskis and
well, yeah,
stuff. They're just
Cliffy
like
B
oh
is gonna have something for us at E3.
yeah, but it's like
Hmm.
they're kind of shying away from that now because there used to be like this guy is the figurehead of this company. Like the only person I can think about that now is kind of like Ed Boon with Mortal Kombat. Like he is the Mortal Kombat guy. Like
Well, there's also Carmack.
yeah, but he's like just like
Isn't
figuring out
he?
like math equations on Twitter and shit.
Isn't
Like
yeah?
he's up
Isn't
to
Carmack just Oculus now since he left IT?
yeah.
Yeah.
He's like actually trying to like move the gaming medium forward, like in whatever the next paradigm it's going to be,
Mhm.
like which he thinks is going to be Oculus, which I do not agree with, but whatever. That guy's way smarter than I am, so
Well, I don't think it's gonna be Oculus, but that's just because of Facebook. Good job. Good job.
And we'll see how the Steam one does this
Oh,
November.
the HTC Vive is getting rave reviews.
I want to know how much it's
Rave.
gonna cost.
Like
'Cause,
$600.
Yeah, if it's that
$1 million.
expensive, I'm not gonna be buying it.
Well, it's got a lot more sensors and higher
I
resolution.
know. It's just I'm not
Six
gonna
hundred
spend that
dollars is a
much
lot
on
of
a
money.
peripheral for games. Is the
How
thing.
much do you split? How much have you spent on monitors?
Like
Think about it like that.
320.
Is
I
it?
spent like I have 2 monitors and I've spent like 320 because Newegg sales.
That deal.
I have two 24-inch LED monitors.
Nice.
60 hertz?
Yep.
Pleb.
So, I mean, even from console games, I haven't spent that much on peripherals, even with all the Rock Band shit.
Yeah, that's being said, I'm gonna probably buy that band set again.
Like luckily I have working drum set and 2 guitars.
I
My
got
drum
none of
set
that.
fell apart.
So I'm good for when that game comes out because I'm buying the shit out of that.
Well, it's also being produced by Mad Cats, so.
Well, it's being co-published, not produced.
Yeah.
Cool.
And they went from being a joke in peripherals to being actually pretty good at it.
Hmm Like I still want to buy a fight stick from them, but
Yeah, their TEs are dope.
yeah.
We'll see. That's a conversation for a later day.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, it is.
this is like
we're way
we're-
off the
we're-
rails.
yeah, we're veering off. But I think we've said about, I mean, it sucks for Konami. It sucks for us because they had all these franchises that we love. But I think the gleaming note here is this is finally the end for Metal Gear. So we're
Sure.
finally
No, it's not.
going.
I like
No,
that gamers
no,
have
it's
just
not.
written this series off. Like it's like, well, this is the last Metal Gear, and Konami's like, no, there'll still be more Metal Gears, and everybody's like, no, it's over. This is the last one.
Yeah, this is the last one for me. Because Metal Gear without Kojima is not Metal Gear.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
It's like they come out every other year now.
Actually,
It's like,
I know what
wow.
that is. Metal Gear without Kojima is Black Ops 3.
Ugh.
No.
And
Vader.
have you guys seen that teaser or that
No.
trailer?
No.
No, I'm
No,
good.
no,
It's
nobody.
a-
No,
yeah,
I'm not
cool.
gonna buy it. I'm not going anywhere near it. But I
No.
made sure to watch the trailer because it
Let me
looks
guess.
worse.
You shoot dudes and there's some robots.
And
But
there's
it
also
looks
some on rails
worse.
versions.
It looks worse than Advanced Warfare, technically.
Well, they're all shit, so.
Well, no, I mean Advanced Warfare looked good, like
Eh.
graphics wise. But this game is a step back. It looks like I wouldn't be surprised if this came out on last gen consoles as well. Is how this game
Well, of
looks.
course it will. It has to sell as many copies as it possibly can.
But I mean, like, I'm saying the version they showed, because Advanced Warfare, they had somebody else doing the last gen versions, but this looks like something that could be released on every console, and it's going to look like that.
Oh, so you mean the Xbone and the PS4 are gonna get the PC treatment? Yo, awesome.
Yeah.
Good shit.
But, yep, so this is like a weird, not post-mortem Konami.
If we're
Done.
doing post-mortems,
I will remember you.
So, I'm looking forward to Metal Gear Solid 5.
In September.
Yep.
Eh.
Awesome. All right, moving on to Bill. We will go to your topic.
oh man. God, I want to steal your topic so bad because you didn't
I know.
have one.
I know.
Son of a bitch. Especially because there's new news coming in about it.
I know.
God damn you.
But it'll make for a good third topic. It'll be a good third topic.
I'm so mad right now. So mad. So yeah, people are not pre-ordering games, and that's all about that. Shibs, onto your topic.
Woo!
But no, really, like, pre-orders are down, massive units globally.
GameStop is hurting.
Which is
Yeah.
good.
Oh man, this is great.
It's
Great.
fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Because that means at least, like, it'll be a while, but at least we will stop seeing this stupid fucking pre-order fucking bonus bullshit.
No, we won't. No.
Well, it will go down.
Yeah, it'll go down. It'll probably be released later on as paid DLC, of course.
Yeah.
But yeah, I couldn't be happier. The last game I pre-ordered, I think, was oh god, what was that? Where is that pile of shit on my? Yeah.
The only game I've pre-ordered this entire year is Metal Gear Solid 5. That's it.
Let's go through my Steam library real quick.
Now,
I don't even know what you get. Is there even a pre-order bonus for that game?
I think there's a day one edition of it, so I'm just securing that. And really, what I mean by pre-ordering is just putting in my order on Amazon because I
Oh,
get Prime.
right. Brink. That was the last game I pre-ordered.
Oh god, yeah,
After that, I said no more.
that one hurt.
None.
Oh, that game was not good.
That one hurt. But yeah, so that's definitely good news. That's a good breath of fresh air. Because that means that even the idiot masses that are on the consoles are speaking with their wallets now. Which, like, to their degree, like, I've still been in contact with a lot of console guys, and they still pre-order games. They still, like, look at this new game coming out, like, talking about, like, Dying Light, which, to their credit, Dying Light did turn out to be good, but there was no reason for anyone to believe that.
Oh man, the end of that game though. I have not been upset at the game's like stupid gimmicks for the longest time. Like, you're too tired to use a grappling hook. Running and jumping over zombies while parkouring along wall and then hitting people with like electrified cricket bat. Like, yep, I'm too tired to use a grappling hook though.
But yeah, like, so I had friends that were pre-ordering that, and even people in the business, like, I remember Colin and Greg, former IGN guys, were saying, like, they had no idea the game was going to be good. They thought it was going to be bad because you look at their track record, Techland, and their games are just buggy messes.
That game was a buggy mess.
Yeah, but
But
it turned out
it was
still to be fun.
Yeah.
So yeah, people need to stop pre-ordering games. The only reason, like, yeah, so
It was like, I pre-ordered Mortal Kombat. It's like, you get to play as Goro. I have yet to pick Goro.
yeah, and Goro's a $5 fucking thing. If you didn't pre-order, it's stupid. People paid the same amount of money on the first day that people pre-ordered with, and they have to pay $5 more to get Goro. That's shit like that. It needs to stop.
It got me mad.
So, yeah, that's awesome. So we can move on to the main topic. Bill, since I didn't come up with this, you can take the reins.
Paid mods.
Paid mods.
Pitchforks. All of the pitchforks. Planted
Oh,
firmly in Gabe's ass.
God.
Holy shit.
Yeah, fucking Shadow
Oh my
has been
God.
all about these paid mods. Because, I mean, to his credit, a lot of the money, all the money that he makes is from, like, selling stuff on EverQuest and all that shit. So to him, this is like, hell yeah, I can do this. And, I mean, yeah, I understand that side of it, but fuck this shit. I'm not paying a goddamn dollar for a fucking sword that may or may not even been made by that guy, because a lot of these people are fucking stealing other mods and putting it on there for money.
Yeah.
This whole thing is just terrible.
Not
What
to
it
mention-
needs-
This is one of those instances like I don't understand. Like I don't understand this how this is a thing that is happening, but I'm just on the sidelines just watching everything burn down.
It's terrible. It's just fucking terrible. Mods do not need to be paid for, and if they are, it's usually through a donate button. It's not a flat out fucking fee that the mod creators only get 25% of.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
oh.
that's fucked up. What was it? The developer gets 50, Steam gets 25, and the guy who made the shit gets 25?
Video games.
Valve only got 30%.
Oh, only 30. They got more than the guy who made the mod.
Yeah.
It's...
Yep. Not only that, but mod makers who were going to sell their stuff had to get commercial licenses instead of the free licenses that they were running on. That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Lot of
It's
money.
just not fucking worth it.
Nope.
And anyone that's supporting this, you are the goddamn fucking disease. Stop it.
And we are chemo.
Yes. We are the chemo.
So we're not sure if this is a long-term solution to this problem, but it's
Well, it's funny because Gaben is still optimistic.
Yeah,
He's
but
like,
it's
I believe this will work out on the end.
But he's
downvotes.
also like basically like Scrooge McDucking himself with like in all the money he's making from not having to do anything anymore.
I hate this whole thing.
Well, that's good because it's already dead.
It is pretty much
Didn't
dead.
even
Like,
no, not pretty much. It's dead.
it's funny because like the top mod on the workshop for Skyrim is protest sign, no paying for mods,
Yep.
and it has had 144,000 unique visitors, and there are 11,000 current subscribers to that mod. It's the whole thing was just such a bad fucking idea. Just
Well,
like fucking rollout for Mortal Kombat 10.
they just sprung it on
That's two
everybody.
good ideas in fucking a month.
They just like sprung it on everybody with no warning, no nothing. It's just like, hey, here you go, and it's like, whoa,
The whole way it was
hey,
handled
wait a minute.
was fucked up because some of the people that had mods that had to use other mods in it, they couldn't tell the creator of the other mod because they signed a was it a CDA,
NDA, the non-disclosures.
yeah, they had to
Yeah.
sign a non-disclosure for this thing that they were rolling out, and they had to ask Valve like, hey, well, I'm no lawyer, but that should be okay. It's like, what? You're rolling out this thing that people are paying money for that has to use somebody else's fucking thing that they made, and you're not looking through the lawyer side of things?
Of course not. They just want to make money.
So fucked up.
Blinded by the light, man.
So fucked up.
Well, you know. Yeah.
Yeah. Such a weird fucking
We
thing.
might be standing on a year before the games industry collapses again.
Huh?
No,
That won't
that's
happen.
That's what everybody always says.
yeah. Well,
PC's
yeah.
dying.
PC's dead. And now people are like, well, console games can't be sustainable, and they're in their best year yet in like a decade.
Huh?
Consoles,
Sure.
they're making so much money.
Well, yeah, that's what they're built
Despite
for.
there being no game.
Yeah, I know. PS4 is making so much money, and there are no game like there's Bloodborne.
That's the best game. They gotta have a phenomenal E3.
It's so fucking weird. And whenever somebody asks me like, "Hey, what should I get? Xbox One or PS4?" I'm like, "Right now, nothing." I'm like, "Well, what do you have?" I have both, but you don't need to get any of those right now because there's no reason to.
Shout out to r/build a PC, r/PC Master Race. Yeah, there you go.
It's just a weird time to be in the games.
I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna watch it all. I'm gonna
And
watch
then
it all burn down.
there's always that whole Gamergate thing in the background going on.
No, don't invoke it.
Yeah, we're not touching that. We are not
Well,
touching
no,
that.
of course we're not touching that, but it still has to be said.
Yeah.
You know.
Not invoking that.
Nope.
I mean, despite being said, I live in Detroit. Come get me if you want.
Oh.
Come now. They wouldn't leave their tumbler and chairs.
So yeah, it's been a weird week.
So there's a weird man outside of my house. Oh wait, he's always there. Okay, yeah, never mind.
So yeah, from the mods to Konami, it's just been a fucked up week in games.
Yeah, not good. No bueno.
No bueno. But I think that about wraps it up.
Wow.
Unless you have more to say on the topic.
Nope. I'm just watching this Bloodborne intro play over and over again, and it's like, do I want to beat this game now? And I'm like, no.
Oh yeah, that game got patched, so the load times.
Yeah, the load times are good, and they did it the night I beat the boss before the last.
That's it. Yeah, I need to get back in there.
Fuck
All right.
everything.
So if you guys have any shout outs, this is the place to do that.
Nope.
No
I think
shout
it's
Oh, shout outs to the Cthulhu and Friends podcast because I really like that podcast. It got me into Lovecraft.
Also, if you do like kind of like a radio show type podcast, I would recommend the No Sleep podcast.
Hmm.
It's very good. It's like a several short stories, and they're read to you like it's like a radio show like The Shadow. So it's really good. I would check that out. Bill, any shout outs for you? Crickets.
Nope. I'm good.
Okay. Alrighty. Well, I'm MC Ryan. I was here with my two hosts. I forgot
Then,
to
guys.
at the beginning of the episode.
And Mr. Sean Bolte.
So thank you for listening to our episode, and you have a fantastic week, and hopefully you don't buy any goddamn mods, you bastard.
I'm buying all the DLC and pre-ordering all the games. You can't stop me.
Oh God.
Have a good week, people.